All right, here we are on Morning Joe, MSNBC. Trump's hold over white rural voters. Well, let's get into it.
It continues to have a hold over white rural voters. But it's not Joe Biden.
Oh my God,
Here, as a boy on the right side of your screen who went to public school, is the son of a used car salesman and was born to a middle-class family in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Instead, it is Trump here on the left side, a private school educated son of a New York City real estate tycoon who became a millionaire at 8 years old and didn't have to serve because he claimed he had bone spurs in his little feet.
So she's criticizing Trump for going to a private school. What's wrong with that? If you have the money, go for it. Now, also, she's criticizing Trump for what? Not serving his country? Not fighting in what? The Vietnam War? A lot of people did that. The Vietnam War is not really popular. The term BK gets thrown around a lot. And as for Trump being the son of a millionaire or a billionaire, well, most offspring of millionaires and billionaires are spoiled addicts and such, so the fact that he was able to build on his family's wealth or create his own wealth and success, that speaks volumes to him, in my opinion. Now, they praise Joe Biden for being in a public school. Again, 60, 70 years ago, public schools were way different. Didn't they have the Pledge of Allegiance back then? I don't think they do anymore. They talk about how he grew up in a small town in Scranton, or Scranton, I guess. Sure, he grew up in a small town, okay. But wow, he's forgotten his roots, I guess, by the looks of it. Now, as for him being the son of a used car salesman, I wouldn't count that as a pro. That's more of a con, in my opinion, anyway. Because you know what they say about car salesmen, especially used car salesmen. Now, as for how they didn't say Biden served, did he serve? I don't know. Did Obama serve? I don't know. Do I really care if they serve or not? No. And why? Well, you know who else served in a war? An Austrian painter. Was he a good leader? Well, I guess that's a matter of perspective.
Why is it that Trump appeals so much to a group he couldn't be more different from? Joining us, Baltimore County, Tom Schaller, and journalist and opinion writer Paul Waldman. Their new book, out tomorrow, is entitled White Rural Rage, The Threat to American Democracy.
Uh-oh, threat to democracy, threat to democracy. So, why are white people in rural areas upset? When I think rural, I think farming areas, farming communities. Now, I did a whole whack of videos in places like France, Germany, the Netherlands. Farmers are protesting. Why? Because you have all these carbon and green initiative stuff. It's making the farmer's life next to impossible. So that could be a reason why they're upset. Another reason, all these urban elites in the big cities who are pushing all these green initiatives, which are strangling the farmers. And then when the farmers get upset, what do these urban elites do? They call them racist. Other reasons why white rural people are upset? Mass immigration. Southern border there, hundreds of thousands of people are invading the country, literally. You have all these rural communities are suffering as a result. In, the border states, for sure. Then the government throws money at all these invaders, which would tick off the rural people too, because they see their tax dollars going to people who are entering the country illegally, criminally. Increase in narcotics, crime overall. Their quaint little town is being destroyed from the inside out. I grew up in a small town. When I was a kid, we had next to no homeless people. Now there's like homeless tent villages here and there. It's really sad. So why are they supporting Trump? He's promising to crack down on the illegal invasion. Versus Biden, who allowed the illegal invasion to happen. Well, allegedly, of course. But, I mean, Trump was going to build a wall, and the Democrats stonewalled him. So, anywho, this MSNBC snippet is like 8 minutes long. They talk about a whole whack of stuff. Anyway, I'll post a link to it in the description, except for YouTube. I can't do it on YouTube for some reason. Anyway, take care out there in Clown World.